Guten Tag, willkommen zum Deutschkurs, or welcome to the German learning course. Could you think of all the actions you do in a day? You wake up, you brush, you eat, you drink, you go to work, you study, travel, watch TV, laugh, smile, dance, paint, drive, read, and so on. All these actions need a verb to express their form. A verb is a word that describes an action. The doer of the action is the subject and the receiver of the action is called an object in a sentence. Few sentences may not have an object. For example, the car is expensive. Here, the car is doing the action of being expensive. Hence, it is the subject. By all this talk, you might have got an idea where I'm going with this. Yes, the core part of any language, the grammar. In today's video, we shall learn few important verbs in German that are used on a daily basis. Also, we shall see how each of the verbs are conjugated with respect to the pronouns used in the sentence. Later, we can finally learn how to form sentences in German. By the end of the video, you will be able to form sentences by yourself to inquire someone's name, the place they live in, where they work, etc. Also, you will be able to answer to such questions we use in everyday life. So please watch till the end. I highly recommend you to pause the video and make a note of the vocabulary we come up with in your journal. Before we look into verbs, we shall learn different pronouns in German. A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. Ich, I, ich, I, du, you in informal way. Du, you, he, he, sie, she, she. Es, it, wir, we, ihr, you all, formal and informal. Ihr, you all, sie, they, you, formal way. Sie, you. You may have noticed that there are 3 Z words whose meaning is entirely different. So how do we know which Z we have come across in a sentence? She, they, or the formal you? The simple trick is to first check if the sentence is in singular or plural form. If it is about a singular female, we use Z with the small letter S. Zum Beispiel, which means, for example, in English, wo wohnt sie? Where does she live? Wo wohnt sie? Where does she live? Wo wohnen sie? Wo wohnen sie? This indicates plural form since the verb has conjugated to wohnen. Therefore, the meaning of the sentence is, where do they live? The third Z, which is the formal you, always takes a capital letter S, no matter where it is located in the sentence. Wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? In formal way. Wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? Here, the verb wohnen, which means to live or to reside, has taken several forms based on the pronoun used. We shall now learn such conjugations for different verbs. Based on the pattern followed by the conjugated verb, we may divide the verbs into 3 basic types. Type 1, 2, and 3. These categories are divided only to remember the patterns in a better way. There are also many irregular verbs which do not follow any specific pattern. We shall learn about such verbs in coming videos. Please subscribe to follow the series. Starting with type 1. Please make a note of these so that you can apply the same pattern To all the verbs which come under this type, conjugation pattern followed is ish, stem verb plus e. Ish, stem verb plus e. Do, stem verb plus st. Informal. Do, stem verb plus st. As yes, stem verb plus t. As yes, stem verb plus t. Wear, stem verb plus en. Wear, stem verb plus en. Ear, stem verb plus t. Formal and informal. Ear, stem verb plus t. ZZ, stem verb plus en. Formal. ZZ, stem verb plus en. You will understand what I'm talking about once we start with examples. The first verb which comes under type 1. Common, to come. Common, to come. Here the stem verb is com. Just take the stem verb and place it in the previous formula to get ish komme, du kommst, er sie es kommt, wir kommen, ihr kommt, sie kommen. Please repeat after me. Ich komme, du kommst, sie es kommt, wir kommen, ihr kommt, sie kommen. Zum Beispiel, sie kommt aus Amerika. Could you pause the video for a moment to answer what Z stands for here? The answer is, she comes from America. She. You can identify it with the help of kommt, which conjugates to RZS. Second verb, machen, to do. Ich mache, du magst, RZS magt, wir machen, ihr magt, sie machen. Please repeat after me. Ich mache, du magst, sie es magt, wir machen, ihr magt, sie machen. Zum Beispiel, that is for example, was magst du? What are you doing? Was magst du? What are you doing? We have come across this dialogue in the conversation part of the previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, feel free to click the link in the description below. The other verbs with similar pattern are studieren, to study. Lernen, to learn. Trinken, to drink. Fliegen, to fly. Gehen, to go. Kaufen, to buy. Wohnen, to reside. The stem verbs are highlighted in red. You may simply replace it in the type 1 formula to get their conjugated forms of different pronouns. You may do it as an exercise and feel free to drop a comment below in case you have any doubts or difficulty in the concept. Type 2. When a stem verb ends with T, it comes under type 2 conjugation. Zum Beispiel, arbeiten, to work. Here the stem verb arbeit is ending with the letter T. Conjugation pattern followed is ish stem verb plus e, du stem verb plus est. SES, stem verb plus ET. Wear, stem verb plus EN. Ear, stem verb plus ET. ZZ, stem verb plus EN. The difference from type 1 to this is found in do, SES and ear pronouns. The first verb with this pattern is arbeiten, to work. Arbeiten, to work. Ich arbeite, ich arbeite. Du arbeitest, du arbeitest. SES arbeitet, SES arbeitet. Wir arbeiten, wir arbeiten. Ihr arbeitet, ihr arbeitet. Sie arbeiten, sie arbeiten. Please repeat after me. Ich arbeite, du arbeitest, SES arbeitet, wir arbeiten, ihr arbeitet, sie arbeiten. Zum Beispiel, wir arbeiten bei Dell. We work at Dell. The other verbs which follow the same pattern as type 2 are antworten, to answer, antworten, to answer, warten, to wait, warten, to wait, kosten, to cost, kosten, to cost, raten, to advise, raten, to advise, mieten, to rent, mieten, to rent. Type 3. There is no specific way to tell if a verb comes under type 3 conjugation. On getting familiarized with the language usage, we can remember the pattern by ourselves. The difference from type 1 is only in the two pronouns do and SES forms. A changes to A umlaut, E changes to I, and E changes to IE in some verbs. The first verb in this pattern is fahren, fahren, to travel, wherein A changes to A umlaut. Ich fahre, du fährst, SES fährt, wir fahren, ihr fahrt, sie fahren, fahren. Please repeat after me. Ich fahre, du fährst, SES fährt, wir fahren, ihr fahrt, sie fahren. Zum Beispiel, wohin fährst du? Wohin fährst du? Where are you going to? Or literally, where are you driving to? The second verb in this pattern is lesen, to read. Lesen, to read, where E changes to IE. Ich lese, du liest, SES liest, wir lesen, ihr lässt, sie lesen, Please repeat after me. Ich lese, du liest, SES liest, wir lesen, ihr lässt, sie lesen. Zum Beispiel, lesen Sie Zeitung? Do you read newspaper? Here, capital S in Z indicates that it is formal you. The third verb is sprechen, to speak, where E changes to I. Ich spreche, Du sprichst, du sprichst, sie es spricht, sie es spricht, wir sprechen, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, sie sprechen, sie sprechen. Please repeat after me. Ich spreche, du sprichst, sie es spricht, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, sie sprechen. Zum Beispiel, sprichst du Englisch? Zum Beispiel, sprichst du English? Do you speak English? Other words which fall into this category are geben, to give, where E changes to I, sehen, to see, where E changes to IE, gefallen, to like or to appeal, gefallen, to like or to appeal, where A changes to A umlaut, helfen, to help, where E changes to I. Now we shall learn the rules for sentence construction in German. First rule. There is no continuous tense in German language. For example, I am teaching cannot be directly translated to German. Instead, you can say, I am a teacher. Rule number 2. There is no direct translation or word equivalence for a helping verb. For example, when I ask, do you stay in Berlin? Here, do is a helping verb, whereas stay is the actual conjugated verb. In German, it is translated as wohnst du in Berlin? Wohnst is the actual conjugated verb, du is the pronoun, in is the preposition, and Berlin is the noun. Third and the most important rule. In any given sentence, the conjugated verb is always in the second place. Only when there is a question or if the sentence is imperative, that is an instruction or an advice, the verb moves to the first place. For example, do you work at Microsoft? Arbeiten Sie bei Microsoft? Arbeiten Sie bei Microsoft? Here, the word arbeiten in the first place indicates the sentence is a question. Kommen Sie herein. Kommen Sie herein. Come in. It is an imperative sentence. Fourth and the final rule. The verb is never separated from the subject and is always conjugated to the subject. In simple terms, verb and subject are always together. Zum Beispiel, ich komme aus Japan. Komme is the verb which is in the second place and the subject ich is in the first place. So it is in the subject verb object form. The same sentence can be rewritten as aus Japan komme ich. Aus Japan komme ich. It still abides to all the above rules. The verb is still in the second place and the subject and the verb are not separated. Now it has taken the structure of object-verb-subject format. It is equally accepted. In fact, most of the German native speakers use object-verb-subject format in their daily life. We shall end the video here. I hope you are able to understand and keep track of what I am saying. The next video will give you an insight on German culture, lifestyle, and their day-to-day lives. If you liked the series, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and learn German in an easy and organized way. Thank you for watching. Dankeschön.